There's no possible way that the third world inhabitants can be allowed, much less encouraged, to develop a standard of living that in any manner approximates the profligate West. Is that we're rich and, maybe we should suffer from that a bit and maybe we should pay reparations, let's say. But all those poor people who are desperately trying to clamber up the socioeconomic hierarchy so they don't die, let's make that perfectly clear. They can't be allowed to do that because their environmental footprint will immediately become so large that the planet itself will be destroyed. And so, okay, what's the consequence of that? Well, the consequences of that is that they should be poor and stay that way and should shut the hell up about it and should be happy about it. And perhaps there should be a hell of a lot fewer of them. And if that doesn't trigger your anti-colonialist morality, then you've got some serious thinking to do, because I just don't understand at all how it is that those of us in the wealthy West, and this would certainly include those in the chattering environmental glitterati elite class, I have no sense whatsoever how they're in a moral position to be lecturing the developing world about how they should accept limits to growth, which means, for example, that their children won't have access to enough nutrition to even optimize their brain development as they mature. It's like, oh, that's the price those people get to pay, eh? Those people, those poor people in developing countries who don't get to be wealthy, and by wealthy means have enough to eat and have schools to send their children. And we in the Western world, we can sit on our high horse and say, well, we used fossil fuels and oops, sorry about that and all the carbon, but you bastards, you can just accept your lot. And if you stop breeding so goddamn much, that would be a good thing too. Now, how that is colonial to a degree that's overwhelming is beyond me.